Now, all right. So this is the blood moon. What time is it? It's about 2:30 in the morning. Because the best part of this show is supposed to be in 15 minutes. It's in Illinois, close to St. Louis. And here we go. I'm just gonna try to zoom in on the moon just to see how that'll turn out. Because I've never really done this before, but this is some crazy stuff. It doesn't even look like a real sky. I even woke up the wife, didn't I? You told me to though, right? Because it's crazy. This thing don't want to. I don't think I got a very good zoom on it. Yep, I don't think I can't do any better than that. Sorry. But yeah, we're gonna leave it right here. it's just as small in the sky as it looks on camera. It's pretty crazy. Doesn't look big at all. I don't know why. Why did I bring the freaking kitchen? Why did they bring a kitchen chair out here? I forgot we have our furniture right out here. Freaking dumb. I almost shut the damn door on myself too, dragging that chair out of here. Ugh. I got all excited though. As soon as I just came out here and saw this, I had to come in there and I couldn't help it.
You want me to take it in?
I'll take it. Don't worry about it. Thanks though. It's not. Yeah, I mean it's starting. Actually, it's kind of getting a little bit more red. They said the best part was supposed to be at 2:45, and then it's supposed to be done by 3:24. So we're just gonna sit out here and let this thing tape. It's not too bad. At least it's not like as cold as I thought it was gonna be.
Very
Zoom in on that again. Hope this comes out okay. Kind of reluctant to even worry about posting it because I don't know how it's going to turn out. But it looks, because I know the color doesn't come out all that great. I can tell that already, but you can definitely see this is not like your normal moon. Your everyday moon. They didn't say what though at 2:45, because it came out at this is all Central Time, by the way, but I can't even remember where I saw it, but whenever I saw it, they said at 1:58 Eastern, it was coming. It would start changing colors, and then at 2:45 a.m. they said would be the best part of the show, but they didn't say what was going to happen. And then by 4:24 Eastern, it would be done. I think that's right. So it's crazy. I wish you could see through the. Yeah, I mean, what is? Because I'm not good with this astrology stuff. So what is that? That bright star, the one like immediately almost right to the below. What's that one, and what is that other one? Because where I'm staying, that thing is almost as orange as the moon is, or darker, or whatever you want to call it, as the moon is. Can't really tell. It's like a mixture of orange and red. It's really kind of hard to tell. It's just crazy looking. First time I ever seen one of these. But hey, here we're gonna get to see 3 more in North America anyway. Whoa. Saw a shooting star or a fireball or meteor or something. Man, I wonder if that came on camera. Oh. Damn it. I don't know if you guys got that or not. That was crazy. Huh. Let's see. Something crazy just zipped through the sky. Something crazy just flew through the sky real fast. I don't know if I got it on camera or not, but it flew. I mean, it just flew right overhead. I don't know if it was a meteor or fireball or whatever that, but it was something. It was like a big old bright shining light that just zipped by. Yeah, I know. I just keep kind of zooming in and out because I can't really tell on here how well the color is coming across because it doesn't look all that great. But you know, I'm like messing with the tripod. I'm gonna screw this all up. There we go. The stars next to it are so bright.
Yeah. I see the Big Dipper.
Do you?
That's what's crazy. Like, usually we can't even see the stars as good.
I know. That's the
Being
thing.
Close to the city.
I know. It's badass. Like they're like any clouds or nothing. Like it is perfect. It's not like it's like you don't get much better than this. It's crazy.
I don't know if I can make it out here this whole time.
Fine.
My toes are getting cold.
Why do you got flip flops on?
I want to see it.
Panda, as soon as I came out here, he ran out here. He's over there, sniffing around. He's gonna hang out. Like as soon as I got the sweatpants on, like open the drawer, the sweatpants on, he like jumped out of bed. Like, where are you going? What are you doing? So, well.
That I went in and missed whatever it was that I missed.
Yeah, it sucks. Well, I don't know. I don't think it'll come on camera either because I don't think I had it zoomed out far enough because it was more or less above the tree right here.
Yeah.
So I don't think it got it in the shot. It'd be awesome if it did, but I don't think so. Sucks. But yeah, I understand if you want because it is kind of chilly. It's not bad without Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna try to stay out here. It's only been about probably 10-15 minutes, so we'll see. We'll see what a half hour is like. But I kind of want to see this because this is pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting.
Heck yeah, it is. Kardashian's way cooler, but I mean, this'll do.
I know, right?
I'm gonna come in and take that chair. Why did I bring this thing in here? Stupid. Easy peasy. Did you? Let's take a look. You did. Good job. Sorry, that's my dog. Good boy. Arr. Oh, the other star went out. Well, it doesn't look much different than it did in the last few minutes. Zoom in a little bit more. You said that supposedly best part of the show, oops, it's supposed to be in about 10 minutes. But like I said, I don't know if anything's actually going to happen. I mean, I'm not expecting any sparks or anything like that, but I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to start really turning red or whatever, but just saying, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I wish this thing could zoom in better, sorry, but I don't think that's going to work. So, let's go back to this for a little bit. Thing sure did look a lot bigger before it did its eclipse too. Seems a lot smaller. Maybe it's because it was just so bright earlier, I don't know. Alright, like I'm for serious. Post whether or not, and I guess I should have just asked this a long time ago. I get if this is worth keeping up or not. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna put this up for whatever, because I know this is gonna end up being long. So I'll let it run for a little bit. I'm gonna leave it up for a few hours, and please, like, either thumb it up or put a comment below saying leave it up or not, because I don't know. I don't know how this is coming across. I don't know if I even want to upload it, but I wanted to give like a for real account of this thing, because I don't much trust any. I trust people out there, but not a whole lot of them. So stuff I'm seeing on their channels, I can't say for sure is the real deal. So I just thought that I would try to do a real deal one of these. This here. Put this down and go ahead and get a little bit more of the moon. Since it's supposed to start doing this, getting maybe a crazier color. So please bear with me. I'm sorry. I'm no gall darn Kubrick. Freaking crazy, that thing. this actually, I just wanted to get that other star too. It looks crazy here, and it kind of did in the screen. I mean, I just wanted to get that whole wide shot because it just looks pretty neato. So, but I guess this is because this looks like it's coming through pretty well. So I guess I should have been doing this the whole time, and I apologize. But like I said, I really wanted to get that other thing in there with the other star in there with it. But that's looking pretty good actually. So yeah, please comment below and let me know if I should leave it up. I really appreciate the help on that. I'll grab a chair here. Sit out here until this thing ends or this damn camera runs out. One of the two. Which is awesome because we got plenty to talk about. Man, that thing's moving. Seems like it's moving so fast. If you like playing, you're just gonna hang out. Where's Megan? Where's your shark? Oh, that takes a while. Okay. Sounds like you're just gonna sit it out. So, dreams within dreams. She's got a pretty good theory. I like it anyway. Just a theory. That whenever this system got rewired, you know, the 369 system, Saturn, Sun and the Moon, then the Earth system, that I guess the fallen ones, I'm assuming when she says that they hijacked the code and then they went to Orion and hung out in Orion and rewrote the system, the 369 pane system, I'm assuming she's talking about probably like the fallen ones, you know, the Elohim or what have you. And then whenever they did that and they tilted the Earth, you know, they tilted it towards Saturn, which I haven't verified for myself, but apparently we're tilted towards Saturn. I'm still been trying to verify that, but that's why we have Earth that's tilted, because they broke the system and tilted the Earth towards Saturn, and the Moon is here to keep us, you know, to cause the tilt, to keep the tilt. It's a pretty good theory, as far as I'm concerned. That thing's something, man. I really wish I knew what it was doing right now. Thing is not what they're telling us. That is not no cussing piece of debris. Give me a break. No way. But who knows? So I officially think that Bundy thing is full of crap. I was listening this morning, and Glenn Beck had I think the guy's son or something on. It was one of them. It wasn't actually Cliven, but it was one of them. And I guess he talked about trying to get Cliven on later, or was going to have Cliven on later. I'm not sure, but either way, he had one of the members of the family on, and when you get Glenn Beck, you know, when he's getting his hands on it, he's talking about it. I don't trust that at all. It tells me something's up with it, because this is a guy who still sticks by that Sandy Hook happened and the Boston Marathon bombing happened and all that stuff. So, and it's funny that he's always talks about how he's called a conspiracy theorist, but he was the first to freaking roll over on us. We started talking about how Sandy Hook was, inside, well, a hoax straight up. Then he wanted to start saying, oh, the people say that are crazy conspiracy theorists. And it just pisses me off so much, because that guy, like, he's the one who really helped wake me up, and I got pretty upset whenever I found out what was going on with him. But, at least I found out, so him being involved in it tells me something's not right with it. The story, that guy, I do believe that dude's real, and I believe his family's real, and that story may have been a real story, like they may have really been in fighting for a long time, and may really be in fighting, right now. That might be, that whole thing might be true, but I don't think it's what we think it is. I think it might be something else. And it's just funny how you see the media portray these guys. You really do got one side saying, go for it, yeah, you're right. And then you got another side saying you're just a crazy, Tea Party, right-wing, gun-toting, crazy, conservative, patriot, veteran guy. It's a whole divide and conquer thing. And I really think that it's got something to do with like a dry run for protests, like violent riot protests or something like that with the veterans and what have you, because you got that American Spring coming up next month, and it just almost makes you wonder if this has got some sort of test run. And I'm real sorry about that, guys, but yeah, you got that protest next month. And you remember how the bonus army worked out? Those guys went and they camped out on the lawn too, and they stayed there until they ordered the military in to kick those guys out and set fire to their camps. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it just makes you wonder if this is going to be 2014 bonus army. If these guys really do show up, which the bikers did and the veterans did too. So I don't know if it'll be as many as they're saying, but I think there's a good chance that there's going to be quite a few. Yeah, but things looks like it's getting a little bit darker. So I just learned about that Fatca, the foreign, foreign account, foreign account tax something act. I can't remember the C. I just learned about it. I watched a whole bunch of different videos about it, but now I can't remember what the heck the C stands for. But it's a real deal thing that's going to be trouble for us. For everybody. It's a new tax that's supposed to take effect on July 1st or June 30th, one of the two. And what it does is that it makes overseas bankers, international bankers, all bankers that aren't U.S., international banks and bankers, they have to report the details of U.S. assets that are held overseas by the American citizens. So it's basically just a big information grab. And if they don't comply with these regulations, which from what I understand in all these different videos, it's about impossible to freaking actually accomplish, that if you don't do all these regulations and come up to all these standards that they want you to come up to, then they're going to tax you 30%. So I think that's how I'm understanding it, and that's what it sounds like to me. And that's really a real deal thing. And so what that sounds like to me would be giving people more incentive around the world to go ahead and dump their U.S. assets, because if they don't comply with all this headache with this new law, well, then they're going to get 30% of what they got taxed. And what it is, essentially, as one of the videos said, is it's a global tax. It's a one world tax now. It's a one world tax system, because the United States says if you got anything that's U.S., then you're going to get taxed for it, no matter where you are. So that's crazy. And I dropped the ball on that one. I know there's some other people though that had talked about that. I know Red Pill Revolution, I think he does a great job. He does great work. He talked about it. I know Strong Tower did too. But I didn't realize how important it was until just tonight, really. That's coming up real soon. It's really funny because at the grocery store I work at, there's this guy I've missed. He's come in at least 2 different times now. It sucks because I've missed him both times. And he came in one time and said the World Series was all rigged, which is awesome. And then he came in again and was telling people that to be looking for cops on the, or not cops, but like the military in the streets, martial law, July 1st of this year. And I always wonder why, because I didn't know about that taking effect on July the 1st. And I always wondered where he got that date from. And I was, wanting to be able to talk to him, but I don't know who he is or anything like that. But now I'm sure that's probably what he was talking about. So I don't know. We're going to see some change, that's for sure. Such a joke. So crazy. Oh, and it turns out that occult science was right about that MH370, that plane. So you see, I know, and I didn't think he was wrong from the get-go. About this thing being a whole dimensional thing. They're not being a plane at all. He still thinks that they're tracking something in real time, like a nuclear sub, maybe. But yeah, it's a whole dimensional thing. It's and he brought up a mural that I can't remember where they made it. They made this big painting that does indeed look like a sexual act, and he's talking about how it's all dimensional. It's 2-dimensional planes merging together. It's a big sexual act, which is what these guys are all about. They're all about reproduction. That's what this whole thing is about, because there was I can't remember the actual headline. I will put a link below to the video. There was a headline that just came out about some U.S. Airways employee or somebody tweeting having an airplane crash into her vagina, and she's holding up the freaking 2 pillars, the Baphomet, whatever you want to call it. So I mean, that's what he's been saying from the start, that it's just a big sexual act. And that's exactly what they tweet a picture of, is a lady taking a plane and crashing in her lady parts there. It's crazy. So I mean, it's pretty wild if you ask me. Kind of says a lot, because this whole story is a bunch of crap. It's 37 days into it or whatever, and they still don't have any idea. I mean, give me a break. So I think any speculation at any point is just as good as any. And CNN, man, that stuff's crazy. You got that guy Richard Quest that they keep calling the aviation expert, and he's the guy who got busted in the park, supposedly, with the rope around his stuff, or he can masturbating or whatever, and he's high on meth with meth in his pocket and all this stuff. And he's like he's the aviation expert. It's crazy. So I'll listen to about anybody at this point, besides the mainstream media, when it comes to a missing jumbo jet, or 777, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and this was awesome. I'm just so happy to see this. The Knowledge Vault's back. Capricorn 4455. She just started up her channel a couple days ago. Opened it back up. It's cussing awesome. She's great. I'm sure some of you never remember her. Knowledge Vault Skydog. It's cool. She seems real. She seems pretty nice, and really does seem to be interested in what's going on. She's the one that originally kind of got me started on the Coda news stories. She was really good at that, but she knew it. She just wasn't looking at the right stuff. But now she was onto something. She knew what she was doing. So I'm hoping to show her some of this stuff, and maybe she can help find some stuff out, because I think she's an awesome researcher. So. Trying to keep the team going. Use all the help we can get. take to upload this? Some big fancy pants Harvard professor came out and said that too, that within 15 years he thinks more than half of the 4,000 colleges, well, this says more than 4,000, which I wonder how many that actually is, but says that more than half of the more than 4,000 colleges and universities in America will be broke. It's crazy. This whole place is getting it's done. I don't know why people have such a hard time grasping that. These guys want a new system. They want to do it. They're going to do it. There ain't nothing anybody can do about it. Garbage fiat crap that comes out of nowhere. I mean, you can't keep that up forever. Especially when we have historical examples how it doesn't work. And not historical examples from like 4,000 years ago. Recent historical examples. There one again. There's two of them. Holy shit. That thing's crazy. That's not, no, that is no fireball or no meter. That thing is... Man, that was crazy. Man. Wish you guys could have seen these. Those look like they were leaving almost like energy trails. I didn't have like no like debris trail. It's freaking crazy. Sorry, try not to cuss, but you're getting me on the live here, and this stuff don't really happen to me. You know, I consider myself very fortunate and lucky because the circumstances of me to have actually seen that big fireball that was reported a couple months ago in this area, that I actually witnessed, that was reported mainstream media, a whole bunch of people saw it. I'm not making it up. Like the situation, how that happened, like it was a 1 in 1,000 chance that I was out at that time in that where I was. And I've considered myself very fortunate ever since then that I got to see that, because it was something I kind of needed to see for myself. And so now to see two of these, whatever those were, especially with that one, that was something different. That was not no freaking, that thing looked like it had a place to be, like it was going somewhere, had a place to be. I mean, so I'm just kind of sorry in awe a little bit right now. And what's funny is I'm trying to find out where I was looking. I was looking straight up, and it looked like I was seeing a star like dance around doing weird stuff. That's what I was kind of focusing on, and what got my attention to look up in that direction, and it seemed like a little star kind of dancing around. Then all of a sudden this like freaking blue, super small light comes, bluish greenish light comes blaring by really fast, leaving this crazy trail. glad I decided to do this, even if it don't come out well. So I'm sorry, I'm giving it all I can on it. I'm real glad I decided to do this. And this wasn't planned. This wasn't planned at all. It just sort of kind of happened. I didn't get off until 11 o'clock tonight at work, so that kind of helped. If I would have been like a normal day, I probably wouldn't have done it. But the fact that I got off at 11 o'clock and I have today off, got band practice, that's it. And it just kind of, it's like, I don't know, it'd be kind of neat to see, especially since it's such an awesome night out. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Never sat out here and done like a chat video or anything like that. That'd be kind of interesting to try and see how it goes. Still thinking about that thing. My wife's gonna be mad. So she's got to work at 11 o'clock. So she couldn't have been out here for that one. She was mad she missed the first one. Check the time and see. Supposed to only have about 20 more minutes. Hasn't really seemed to do much the last while. Well, at least I could share a little bit with you. That Fatca thing, that tax, that's a real deal. That's real information. That ain't a lie. I wish it was just a joke, but it's not. It's a real deal. It's like HR 2487 or something like that. It's got a real. I mean, you could look it up. All you gotta do is just type in Fatca somewhere, you'll find it. And the Bundy thing. We'll keep an eye on it, see what happens, but right now before we came out here and started looking at this thing, there was a whole bunch of reports saying that the feds are getting ready to raid his house, and I don't know how true that is, but it just makes you wonder if that really is some sort of dry run against, violent protests. I'm just sitting here, I got it's right, the real things, right above me. I'm sitting here watching on this freaking camera, and at first, I kind of feel like I was getting it pretty well, and now it just seems like you've just been seeing the same thing and no real change the past, half hour, and that makes me not want to upload this so bad, so bad. So you please let me know. So there you go. So you know what? That's what we'll do. Yep, like, so we're gonna do that, but what I mean is, so those of you who do see it, you'll know when it gets pulled down, you'll know why. So you'll just consider yourself, hey, you seen it and before the majority rule. So seen this video and then see it disappear, you know why. And it wasn't no government conspiracy. Alright. Sorry, man. I'm gonna leave it, I promise. I can't help it. Well, I'm gonna mess with it again after it goes out of the shop, but I can't help it. Just trying to make it look good. Sorry. Goodness. Really appreciate everybody's support out there. You guys and ladies out there are pretty awesome. It's pretty nice. It's cool knowing other people care about this stuff and are really trying to figure this out, because man, are we getting lied to. Yep, I'm gonna give it till 3:25, which is probably another 10-15 minutes, and then calls it quits. Let this video upload, which will probably take forever, but I'm gonna do this as soon as I go in the house, so hopefully people get up. As soon as I get up, they can see it. Shouldn't take that long. I mean, probably maybe a couple hours, I'm not sure. Never done a video this big before. See what happens. Can't believe this camera's been going this long. It's pretty BA. How about Dabu being back, huh? Cracks me up. Man, people were freaking out over that. That's crazy. I couldn't believe that. I had one guy, he texted me, I can't remember if it was the day before, I think, because he went away for, or whatever, 3 days or whatever. I can't remember now, a couple days, 3 days. Well, I think like it was the day before he came back. He texted me. He was like, "You hear from Dabu?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "I haven't," but like he's probably just taking a break. He's all right. And so then he texted back and he was like, "The guy's been on every day for 3 years or whatever." He's like, "He just leaves unannounced." He's like, "You think that's cool or something like that?" He's like, "That's what you want us to do whenever you leave unannounced?" So then Dabu, like, it was like right after I got that text, and then it was like, and a couple hours later, Dabu pops on. So I took it to his videos and said, "Yes, that's exactly what I want you to do the next time I go away unannounced. Just relax." I sent them to him. It was kind of funny. People getting all worked up. Stuff gets to you. Can't do it all the time. Nope. You gotta take a break every now and then because it gets to be a whole lot. I don't know about anybody else, my brain don't stop working with this stuff. I'm just constantly thinking, so can't always do videos because I'll go crazy. What are you doing? Come on. Go get it. I'm the one that threw it first, remember? I think we're just gonna, well, let me take a look real quick. Yeah, I think we're gonna just go ahead and call it quits right there because it's only got 12 more minutes left. So it's not going to do anything. I mean, it's obviously not going to get any different colors or any different shades or anything like that. I think what we've been looking at is what all it's going to do. So it's pretty neat, though. I mean, I hope I got at least some of it because it was pretty cussing spectacular to see in person. So, but hey, if you missed this one, and now I know too. Now I don't have to worry about the next 3. I won't come out here and do this and videotape it at least. I mean, so I know for the next 3. But yeah. So there you go. Thanks everybody for watching as always. Appreciate it. You guys are great. Ladies too. Keep thinking. Keep trying to figure this out. Keep sticking together. Proud to stand with you. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you hanging out with me. It's fun. I did like doing this, so this is cool. So, alright.